Hello, everybody. It's Rona. Just want to check in, say hi, see if everybody's doing okay. Um, and just to remind everybody to pray, 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 pray for America and for the world. Um, God needs to hear from us. Everybody's rescuing the children and all the other people. They need your prayers too. And if you can help your neighbor, that'd be great. Hey, Victoria. Oh, I'm so glad I caught you. Good afternoon to you, darling. To get your pool deck sanded off. Got on here a little bit earlier today. But Libby's in my lap, so I can't. I'm kind of stuck where I'm at, but that's okay. I don't want to disturb her. Oh, you're still working on it. Well, you'll get it done. uh, what will you do? Stain it, I guess, after you get it sanded. I guess you'll stain it. But I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I'm very thankful about that. And I'm, like I said, working my business more, and that's really helping me cope with stuff. Waiting, there's so much to do to get ready for so much time involved getting ready for my weight loss surgery. But I heard from another friend, I was talking to another friend that's had the surgery, and he used the same surgeon, so he was really pleased. I'm so sorry. He got good results, so I'm glad I heard from someone else, another friend. Ah, then you stain it. Well, that's great, though, honey. You'll have fun swimming in it. That's wonderful. Yeah, it's getting kind of dark here. We had a little bit of thunder last night, so I don't know if it's supposed to storm here or not. Wonder where Betty is. Christy. I haven't watched Prime today. Did he have anything new going on? I've been sending out samples. That's good. It's got, My Daily Choice has a sample program set up in it. It's really, really good. So I'm hoping I'll get some new customers that way. I'm really getting into it more. Sending out coffee samples and hair shampoo and conditioner samples so far. So, but in Florida, yeah, I guess he's filming his show on Tuesday. Comes on American Media Periscope. Of course, you know that. At 6. Um, yeah, he needs to take it easy. That's true. But I hadn't really got any news. I just wanted to get on here and check in. And just wish things would calm down. I watched last night on American media Periscope, and I just couldn't watch it all. It was so upsetting. Well, it was. I went back and watched Lieutenant Scott Bennett. His whistleblowers report about that preacher up in Canada. Did you see about that? Oh my goodness, that was so scary. The poor man is an immigrant, moved from, I think, Poland or somewhere to get away from the oppression, and these police officers that weren't really police officers, I don't believe, because he was keeping his church open. Uh, they he drug him. He got drug out on the street and arrested, and his brother, and oh, it was awful. But anyway, yeah. Excuse me. She's started taking what I had, so far so good. But we've both had just a little bug. But I'm definitely feeling better today. So I think I sweated it out last night. Shoo. But it's getting scary up there in Canada. It's just across the border. And they said it was a CCP. The officers were CCP. And they set this preacher's house on fire, and bolt deadlocked his church. Yeah, it's awful. And see, we've got to do something. Oh my gosh, we got to keep praying for him. That was awful the way they treated him. And he'd moved to Canada to escape that kind of persecution. And then there they come, honey. And it was just, it's hard to watch. It's Lieutenant Scott Bennett, his whistleblowers report. And oh my gosh, it was the one last night. And I just couldn't watch it all. They threw him and his brother uh, in jail, and just because he was trying to keep his church open. That's just, we don't know anything about things like that. And it could come here because it's just right across the border. Communist China is trying its best to come in here, and it's very scary. We got to pray hard. But they set his house on fire, and I don't know if I think he's out of jail now, but they really mistreated him bad. And it wasn't the regular Canadian people. So we just got to pray so hard that God will save us all from this evil. I hope so too. I don't know what's taking them so long. They said, well, if we had an attack, a foreign attack, well, the election fraud was stolen by China. The election was stolen by China. That's one attack. And then that Carolina pipeline, it was really China, communist China, that did that. I hear. So there's two attacks. So I don't know what they're waiting on. It could get really ugly. And I know there's groups going around promoting patriotism, and that's all good and well, but and it is a good thing. But the military, I don't understand what's going on. They need to step up, put an end to this nonsense, so we can have a safe country. Because that could start happening here. And Lord of mercy, it'd be such a mess. But that just broke my heart for that man. Or they drug him on his knees, and it was awful to see. I couldn't even watch the rest of the show. It was Lieutenant Bennett was going to show a speech he did in Memphis, but that just made me sick. I just couldn't watch any more of it. So we're not used to religious persecution, and I'm sure they're not in Canada either. Certain things from last November. Well, I've heard that, I know that's what people keep saying, but how much more proof do they need? I mean, Mike Lindell proved it up and down, sideways, in and out, and it's been proven the military knew it. So, which I, agree with you, but if things are getting more serious, this when they start dragging people out of their homes and setting them on fire and stuff, and that's awful close to you all. It was in Calgary. I don't know how close you are to Calgary, Canada, but it's right across the border, and that's really a rude awakening, and that's scary stuff. We've never experienced anything like that, and I don't know what we'd do. Yeah, exactly. There's been more than enough proof. The military needs to do something now. Enough is enough. You know, they keep saying, well, everybody's been red pilled enough. If they don't, then too bad. They'll find it out all at once what's been going on, but they don't need anybody else to get hurt or any more rights taken away, or who knows what'll happen next. A few hours from Wisconsin. Oh, okay, you're on the lower end. Well, anyway, I don't want to get riled up, but that just made me so mad when I saw that for that poor preacher. Lord have mercy, and for him to be. They said they were CCP up in Canada. Mm, mm, yeah, so they're here. They're really close. I mean, I'm sure there's some here. You know it. I just, we just need to stop. They keep saying hold the line and take a deep breath. Who cares? Wake them up. Exactly. If they're not awake, too bad. They will just get a big dose all at once because there's too much happening. And, get over it already. And there's more serious matter is what could happen to the citizens of our country. That even though they don't have a clue about it, but that Carolina pipeline wasn't that hacked from that whoever, it was China. That's what I've heard, and then the election was stolen by China too. So that's enough. You know, that's not what America's about. So I've just been praying extra hard. I don't know what else to do. That and working my business more, and I read my Bible every day. I'm still doing the reading my Bible every day for a year to get it read. That's helping me. I'm in Psalms right now. That's my favorite book. I've been holding this line so long, I'm ready to wrap it around the baddie's neck. Or me too, honey. Um, yeah, me too. I'm ready to hang somebody with that line they keep telling us to hold. Stretch it across the road and let them get knocked off or something, knocked off their motorcycle or something. Yeah, it is. It's all we can do right now. And Scott Bennett gets so mad and fired up. It's just hard to watch. I mean, I understand it, and he's right. But there's nothing we can do about it. So it just was too much for me last night when I saw that. I had to just cut it off. So yeah, hold. If I hear that holding the line one more time, we just gotta pray hard. That's all I know. That's all I know to do, darling. Well, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope your Betty's okay and Christy, and hope you don't get sunburnt doing your sanding on your pool deck. But it's good talking to you, darling. You have a good evening, okay? And I'll talk to you later. And I'm sending out a big hug to you, Victoria, and everybody else. And pray for each other and help each other. And remember, God loves you, and He needs to hear from us right now, especially. Get back to work. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. We will. I appreciate that, Victoria. Bye bye, darling.